Good morning, or whatever time you're watching. Good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night, if you're really keen. Okay, hope you're all well. Hope you got a lot out of yesterday's review on day 31. Yesterday's review. You got a lot out of that. I run a Saturday class where I live, and it's been going on now since 2004, long time ago. It's really successful, and it's a blend of things. It's a blend of the Tai Chi, it's a blend of the breathing side of things, the meditation side of things. It's a blend of actually taking the Tai Chi stuff and using that as well in a practical self-protection environment. So there's all sorts of things attached to that. All right. Now those 10 movements that I did the review on yesterday, if you remember, that was from this box here, this box, okay? Those 10 movements, there's a lot more movement to it because you can flip those from lovely, beautiful movements into stopping somebody trying to hurt you, okay? So there's always two sides to things, you know, there's black, white, day, night, this sort of thing, but without one, the other doesn't exist. So we have the breathing in, we have the breathing out, yeah? So without one, the other can't exist. So what we have is a situation where Tai Chi is beautiful, fantastic for your bones, your muscles, you know, this sort of thing. Very little stress on your joints, that sort of stuff, compared to some exercises, right? So we have all of that, but that bit, this box here, can be turned into self-protection, okay? Now I'm not here to teach you self-protection, but if you wonder why there's a lot more movement from this side, that's the reason behind it, okay? Today, hopefully, you've brought along something to spin around, okay? If you haven't, or if you've forgotten, go and get it. Go and grab that now, all right, while I go over, and we're going to go straight into a warm-up, and then we'll go into the staff work, okay? So, just beforehand, bring your feet together. Sometimes I do this after the warm-up, sometimes before, right? Hold the moon, bring your cloud across and bow, okay? It's warm-up, so get ready. Think of cool things rather than me. I'm uncool. Okay, let's start. I'm just going to walk around the spot, move my legs, picking my heels up. Don't forget, when I say change, next person's go, change. 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 Change.
Don't think I'm wrong. I'm singing songs, just watching Sundays on.
Change. 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 Faster. Change. Brilliant. Right. Go get your sticks. Okay. So hopefully everybody's got a stick or something to twiddle. Right. We have a number of spins. Each one of those spins is what's known as a handling technique, and they will get you from the beginner to being able to spin the staff in the final way that we're going to do today. Okay, so as a very quick sort of review, right now, I can't remember what day we did the staff on last. I really can't. There's so many days have gone by. We're on day 32 at the moment. I would guess somewhere in the 22, something like that, somewhere around there. So have a look if you want to do the staff things, okay? Have a look on there. I apologise, I just don't know. There's so many days, so much content gone in. But a little review, all right? Now, this morning it's sort of drizzling, which is sort of foggy drizzle, which is the same as yesterday really, but we're okay. Right, so if you remember, what you did is you held it in the center, right there, right on what they call the balance point there. So hold it in the center there, and you hear the blackbirds are all fighting because it's springtime, so all the boys are chasing all the girls, this sort of thing. So there's loads of chirping going off at the moment. Right, and if you've not noticed, by the way, if you get up early enough, the dawn chorus is starting. Right, it's starting, which is a bit early, but it's starting. I heard it the last 2 days. Right, but you have to be up about 5. Okay, so if you've got it in your left hand or your right hand, whatever leg you've got it on, put that foot forward. Okay, so if it's your right foot, it's because it's in your right hand. And what we're going to do is we're going to imagine you've got a circle there, and you're going to put that end through. You're going to come back up, put that end through. Okay, so I've got red tape, so the red tape's going to go through it, up and down, and that's what we do. So that was the very first spin I showed. So down, up, only concentrating on the tape, red tape down, lifts up, turns, goes down, up, down. Okay, only concentrating on the red tape. And if you do that, it'll start to go. Okay, so that was just using one hand. Now you can attach a second hand to it if you wanted to. You can do it like this. I'm not a great fan of it, but you can do that if you want. I always found it restrictive when I came back this way. I much preferred it in one hand rather than two. But the second hand is just resting on top there. So like that, put that on top, push round, don't forget, run it through the circle in the middle. Okay, like that. I find that easier on there, but you do whatever you think is good for you, right? The second thing was the exchanging hand, all right? That was the exchanging hand. So the exchanging hand was, this is a full spin, so you go forwards, over to this side, all right, and then we come back to where we started, there. So that's a full spin, so you go over to this side, and then back. What we're going to do is when we get over to this side, we're going to put our empty hand is going to go on it. So from here, you're going to go forwards like you did before, go over, twist, and as you twist, the new hand comes on, palm up to there. All right? do that again. So go forwards, twist, palm up, there. Try and get it right on the center point as well, on the balance point. You do that because what happens if you go a little bit quicker, you do this and look, and it sits right up there. And you start to come back, it sits up. So you can snuggle that hand underneath quite easily. If you go really, really slow and you go to there and you think, oh, I've got to get it on, what you'll do is you'll put it behind it, and then you're not on the balance point, you're a little bit off the balance point. So it's better to go a little bit faster. So there, turn, got you. All right, and then all we do is we do a half a spin to get you back to this side. So it's coming from here back to where we started. So go forwards, that's a half spin, isn't it? If it were a full spin, we go back to that side. There, put your hand back on again, like you started with. So there, half a spin, put your hand on. Go forwards, half a spin, there, up, there. Remember, a full spin from this side would be here and all the way back to there, wouldn't it? We're not, we're changing on that side. So go back, so it's a half spin, there, gotcha. Go forwards, half a spin, got it. Okay, so if it goes a little bit faster, you start getting this movement. Alright, which is exactly the same, but it's just a bit quicker than what I've just been showing you. So that was the second one we did. The third one was probably the most dangerous, which is the reverse spin. Alright, so I'm going to do this sideways. I'm going to do this in different directions for you. So the reverse spin was, again, whatever hand you've got it on, same leg goes forward. So this time, instead of you going forwards and through a circle here, right, a floating circle there, what you're going to do is you're going to go from here and you're going to pull this bit. Instead of it going forwards, you're going to pull this bit back, so it's now on your shoulder. And then you're going to take the opposite side over there. So you're going to go there. All right, so you're going to go up, turn, okay, like that. So up and turn. Okay, so up and turn. Okay. Try again. Up, turn. Now you can see this red bit here, red bit of tape. That's going to go down. Black bit of tape is going to come up. See that? Red tape goes down, black bit goes up. And then you continue this black bit of tape going down and stretch out. Pull it back. Turn. Turn. Stretch out. Pull it back. Alright? If I do it on this side, I'll do it in my right hand again for you, so you're seeing an angle from here. So you go forwards, lift it up, turn. Now red tape's going to go down, black tape's going to come up and over and down. Okay, so concentrate on that black tape there. So up it goes, down it's going. Imagine you've got something on the floor that you're going to whack. So hit it, then pull back. Okay, so turn, go down, turn. And if you go quicker, what you'll find is it will automatically come up. Alright, so up, turn. See that? Turn. Must turn. If you don't turn, you'll get hit. If you don't turn now, look, boom, you're going to get hit. Turn. Just past you. Okay? So that was the reverse, meaning you're pulling it back. You're going backwards, reverse, okay? You're going behind you with your first bit. So you're pulling it back. This bit, back, reverse. Up there. Alright? Next one. This was the one where you went under the arm. Alright? So you put one foot forwards, palm, knuckles facing towards your face, palm facing away from you, down you go. About a third of the way up there, or about 3 to 4 hand widths up there, okay? And then you pulled that across yourself, pointed it behind. And if you remember, let it out, okay? So from here, pull it across yourself, point it behind, take your thumb off, it'll come out and it'll swing up. So there, up. As soon as you got there, you brought it back to the front. All right? So if I do it in this hand, because some of you now watching will be doing this in your right hand. So if I go here, all right, there. So if you're mirroring me now, you've got this in your right hand. So your palm is facing away from you. This bit is facing away from your face. Your knuckles are facing in towards your face, okay? Down you go. From there, pull it across, point it behind. Let it loose, it'll swing. Bring it up and take it back to the front. Okay, it's all done in one movement. So from here, take it up and up. And put it underneath. From there, round, up, turn. Okay? Second part to that. Alright, so you went from here, pull it across, point it behind, up, back to the front. Now, turn your fingernails so they face your face. So they're facing into you. The fingernails are facing you. And then let it go forwards and roll up the side. Up. Put your fingers back on. Like that. See that here, the tap? I'm putting the fingers back on there, look. To get that going, I hardly have to touch it. My fingers aren't even on. Because I'm using the momentum of the swing to get me back up to the top and over the other side. Alright? Do it in this hand. Okay? You turn your fingernails in. So you can see your fingernails. Yeah? Then let it go forwards, away from you. Long bit. Roll up. There. Okay? Alright? So if we do that, I'll do it in different angles. If we do that from there, you go pull, down, up. Let it go forward and roll. Then put it back underneath your arm. Pull, up, turn, let it roll. Up to there, let it roll again, put it underneath your arm. You do this bit here, go forwards, turn your knuckles over now so you can see your knuckles. So the knuckles are kind of facing in, right there. Pull it underneath. Do it slow, it's late. Do it quick, it's fine. Right, so let's do it from this side. In fact, tell you what, I'll do it in my other hand so right-handers will get this. So from there, over, up, roll, underneath. Sergeant Major time, yeah? His stick will be under his arm. So from there. Okay, so there, pull, up, let it go forwards, roll, up, under, pull, whoop, tuck it under. Okay, so that's a really sort of like a quick review. As I said, go back, I think it's around maybe day 21, day 22. Look for the end of the week stuff. So I think I used to do the spins, I think I did on, or was it the start of the week? I can't remember. So many days have gone. Could be the Mondays and Tuesdays, this sort of thing, what I did the staff work on there. But have a plough through and you'll find it. Right, way more in-depth explanation than what I've just shown there. So for today, if you've never seen that before, all that's new. If you have seen that before, this is new for this bunch of films, okay? So this is the actual plum flower movement. Now, watch. I'll show you this, okay? So watch this. Alright, slowly go a bit quicker. What you've got here is pretty much a slight variation of the last that last move I've just shown you in that review bit. Pretty much the last sort of bit, but it's slightly different. And it's not that difficult, okay? So the way you're going to do this is I'm going to face this way to start with. So I'm going to face the same way as you guys are, right? And I'll turn round and give you some instruction from there. So, right leg forward. Hold it in your right hand. Bring it over to this side, right? Now what you're going to do is the way you hold your hand on this is just off of centre, there, okay? You can hold it on centre, but just off centre is better, all right? But what we're going to do now is you're going to push it. So you're going to push it forward. So you're going to push it forward, there, right? And then you're going to do that movement, which is allowing it to go forward and roll it. Okay? So watch again. I'll do it in different directions. Okay? So from there, push. Right? So if I do this slightly sideways on, push. And then make sure this is coming up here, so it's dangerous. Right? Roll it. So push, roll it. Okay? And put it underneath your arm. Alright? So push, roll it, keep it going, put it underneath your arm. Okay? Push, roll it, put it underneath your arm. Alright? I do it this way, so it's a bit more sort of this angle now. Push, roll it, put it underneath your arm. Alright? Now, when you push this, you're going to push it, right? But instead of letting go, you're going to hook your fingers over it. So push and roll it, but you're going to have your fingers on it. Right? This is a bit slightly different. So push. Now, as you push, keep pushing it, and then hook your fingers. See, my fingers are coming in. Hook your fingers there, and then you're going to pull it around and pull it up. So push, hook your fingers, pull it round. So I'm using these fingers to pull it round. So pull it there, pull it up. All right? So push, keep pushing it, hook your fingers. That's the only three fingers I'm using. I'll show you a different grip in a bit. There, pull it round, all right, and pull it up. Now when I get here, what I do now is I just turn my hands round. So I keep pulling it with these top fingers, and I go over, and I keep doing that. And now what happens is it's going to sit right there, and I'm going to push it up underneath my arm there. Okay? So push, hook, pull round, pull it over, change your hands over. It'll come between your first finger and your thumb there. Keep pushing it forwards, there, and pull up there. Alright? Sound complicated? It's not that actually when you get it, which is most things really, isn't it? But it's not as complicated as this looks. It's a combination of all the moves. You can probably see all the moves in there. So if I do it this way, so push. Now what I'm doing here is I've moved my hand down to about a third, right? Down about a third. This will work better for you. This is on the balance point. So push it forwards, roll it up the side, and as you do it, look, I'm grabbing, I'm hooking, hook, pull it up. Now I'm just changing my hands around, look, this one's coming up and over, this one's coming up, push it under, okay? And believe it or not, that's pretty much it. We've just got to change sides, which is what we've done before in a different type of spin, all right? So from here, push, hook, pull, underneath, okay, here. Now, pull it across your body, where we've seen that before, right? Okay, and then I'm going to show you this crafty trick that I do on this side when I'm facing that way. Here we go. We start again. Alright, show you the crafty trick. Should be able to see it this side, I think. Let's see. So, push, grab, roll it, put it underneath your arm. Now watch. As this gets pulled down there, can you see what I'm doing? Watch this hand. Let's put it underneath. Right, so I pushed it up there. As this comes down, look where this hand is. It's underneath the stick. And as the stick comes out, I let it fall and I roll my hand underneath it there. So I get to push it. So look at this. Let's just concentrate on this. So from here, take it across. And when I get there now, see that when I get here, do this slightly sideways. So yeah, when I get here, see that? That's now going to drop out, and I roll my hand underneath. I come underneath it there. I'm not holding it, and I get my hand underneath, and then I get on and I push. Okay, so push, roll, up, underneath. See my hand? Going over the top. There. Push it down and up. There. That movement, if you start speeding that up, it's virtually impossible to copy. It took me a long time. I had people who'd showed me this. Some of the Chinese showed me this, and it's really tough. It wasn't a slow motion job. It was take it in individual parts. And what I did is I concentrated on each one of those little bits, and then I started to knit them together. Now you've got the luxury, if you like, of being able to slow this down and being able to stop and start the actual teaching, you know, of the video here. So you can do that. So slow it down or stop it, go back and look at it again. All right, I'll explain it again to you. Okay, so before we go on to a different grip, the other grip may suit you better, meaning instead of pushing, you're going to grip it. So from here, go forwards, right? Start to hook on as you pull it over the other side. Okay, come up, roll it through your fingers, push it underneath your arm, pull it across. When you get there, this hand is going to go over the top there. So here, goes over the top, it pushes it down, push it down, up, and back to where we started. All right, so there. Okay. Second grip. Second grip. Crab pincer. Right, so you're going to use thumb, that finger and that finger, and you're going to make a crab pincer. So these two not being used at all. So your ring finger and your pinky, your third and your fourth finger not being used. You're going to do crab pincer. So the way you do it is you hold it here again, right there, and you put the crab pincer on. So you're going to go in between those two there, and then there. Okay, so in between these two, like that, and then this finger is going to come over. So that's going to touch and that's going to touch. So you're holding it like that. Okay. Now if you've got a really thick piece of wood, it's not going to work, even if you've got big hands. Right? It'll work partially. But if you've got something which is not so thick, then this is going to be a perfect sort of thing for you. So watch this. So there. So the crab pincer is really cool because it stays on all the time until you get here. There. And then you pull it over. Then you do that little trick I showed you. So there, pull it over, slide your hand on the top, push that down, and up we go. Crab pincer. So crab pincer. There. When you get here, you'll notice it's come out. Right, the thumb's come off. The only thing that's touching it is this one, and it's in between that one and that one. There. And then when it comes down, see this hand here, slides onto the top, pushes down, push down to pull up. So there. Pincer on. Okay. Try and show you in this direction. So, pincer. Right, like that. Push. Pull. Up. You see it there? See this bit? Yeah. Pull it over. Get your hand on the top. Push it up. Push it over. Crab pincer on. Okay. Show you this way. Now I don't often do the crab pincer, predominantly because I use different thicknesses of wood. Most of the time mine's like that. Okay. Okay, it's from there. You could hybrid it. You could push crab pincer like that, then hook, then under. Yeah, you could hybrid it and, you know, sort of do a bit of each, this sort of thing. But either way, it's got to be comfortable for you. Right. From the point of view of staff spins, there are a couple of others that I may cover in the future. There's sort of like variations of what we're doing there, that sort of thing. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Like yesterday, really, the birds are chirping, which is nice, but it's raining today a little bit, which is good. Drink some water. All right. I had a really lovely session. Stay safe, stay positive, stay calm, stay happy as best you possibly can. Don't throw the day away, okay? Don't throw the second away, the hour away. Don't throw anything away, right? You ain't gonna get it back. We never get it back. So, for Tuesday the 2nd of March 2021, I'll probably be looking back on this in years to come thinking, wow, that's a long time ago. Hopefully I will. Hopefully I'll be seeing it. All right? Hope you really enjoyed it. Go back through the video and practice and practice. For now, if you've got a stick, a staff, or whatever it is, find the balance point, turn it on its side, bring your feet together, bring your cloud across and bow, and take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.